This video explains how to calculate summary statistics by groups in a pandas DataFrame using the Python programming language. So without too much talk, let's dive into the Python code. In this video, I will show you several examples, and for these examples, we first need to import the pandas library, as you can see in the first line of code. And then we also need to create an example data frame using the DataFrame constructor. So after running these lines of code, a new data set called data is created, and we can print this data frame using the print function below our code box. So as you can see, our data frame contains 8 rows and 4 columns, which are called x1, x2, group 1 and group 2. And the columns x1 and x2 contain numeric values, and the columns group 1 and group 2 contain our main group indicator and our subgroup indicator. So let's assume that we want to calculate the average value for each of the groups in our columns x1 and x2. Then we can apply the code that you can see in the third code box. So in this line of code, I'm using the groupby function. Within this function, I'm specifying the name of our group indicator group 1, and then I'm also specifying the mean function, because in this case I want to calculate the average value in each group. So after running this line of code, a new output is created which contains the 3 main groups A, B and C as index values, and the columns x1 and x2 as columns, and each of the cells in this data frame contains the mean value of one of our groups in one of our columns. So for instance, the mean value of the group A in the column x1 is equal to 4.33. We can also calculate the mean values based on multiple group columns, as I will show you in the next example in the fourth code box. So in this line of code, I'm once again using the groupby function. However, this time I'm specifying a list of group indicators within the function. So in this case, the 2 group indicators that I want to use are called group 1 and group 2. And once again, I want to calculate the mean value for each of the groups. So after running this line of code, you can see that another output is returned. And this output shows the average value for each of our subgroups. So for instance, the average value of the subgroup lowercase a in the main group uppercase A is equal to 2.0 in the column x1. So in the previous examples, I have explained how to calculate the mean value by group. However, it's also possible to calculate multiple summary statistics by groups, and this is what I want to show you in the next example in the fifth code box. So as in the previous examples, I'm once again using the groupby function. In this case, I'm grouping only based on our main group indicator group 1. However, in contrast to the previous examples, I'm using the describe function this time, because the describe function returns multiple summary statistics. So after running this line of code, another output is returned, and this output contains several different summary statistics by groups. So for instance, the first column contains the count within the column x1 for the groups. So the count of the group A in the column x1 is equal to 3. Then we have another column which is showing the mean value of our groups. This has been calculated already in the previous examples. So you can see the value 4.33 is also appearing here at the top in the output of the first example. And then we also have a bunch of other summary statistics that you can see in this output at the bottom of our code. That's all I wanted to explain in this video. In case you want to learn more on this topic, you may check out my homepage, statisticsglobe.com, because on my homepage I have recently published a tutorial in which I'm explaining the content of this video in some more detail. I will put a link to this tutorial into the description of the video, so you can find it there. If you have liked this video, or if you have any questions, let me know in the comments section below. I'll try to respond to all comments as soon as I can. Furthermore, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel to get notified about future video releases. I have already published about 500 videos on this channel and I'm releasing new videos on a daily basis. Thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next video.